Once upon a time, in a distant village, there lived a respected merchant known for his kindness and fairness. He was a model of honesty, hard work, and care. His wife, a beautiful and loving woman, was not just his companion, but also his closest friend. The merchant always did everything he could to make her happy. He gave her gifts, arranged celebrations, took care of her needs, and was always there to support her. He believed their love would last forever because he sincerely devoted his heart and soul to their union. But one day he received devastating news. His wife had betrayed his trust. The merchant was shocked and heartbroken. He couldn't understand how this could have happened, given that he had given her all his love and loyalty. Not knowing what to do, he decided to seek advice from a wise elder, a man deeply respected in the village for his wisdom and understanding of human nature. "Master, I did everything I could for her," the merchant said, his voice filled with sorrow. "I was faithful, never deceived her, always cared for her. I loved her sincerely and gave my soul to our marriage. Why did she betray me?" The wise man listened carefully, taking his time before replying. Then he said, "I understand your pain, my son, but listen to me. Go to the river and take some clay. Shape it into a vessel exactly as you want it to be. Let it be beautiful, harmonious, just as you imagine an ideal creation. Pour your feelings into it." Following the elder's instructions, the merchant went to the river. He chose the finest clay and began shaping the vessel. He worked diligently, putting his whole soul into the task. The result was magnificent, smooth, perfectly shaped, a reflection of his vision. Pleased with his creation, he returned to the wise man, proud of his work. "Now," said the elder, "throw it to the ground." The merchant was stunned and hesitated. Why would the elder ask him to destroy something so precious and carefully crafted? But, unable to refuse, he obeyed and dropped the vessel. It hit the stones and, despite its former beauty, shattered into countless pieces. "Now, gather it back together," the elder said. The merchant knelt and tried to collect the fragments, but it was impossible. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't restore the vessel to its original form. It was broken beyond repair. "You see," the elder said, "you cannot bring the vessel back to what it once was. It was beautiful, but now it's destroyed. Love is the same. If it is real, it will remain strong and unshaken. But if it is fragile, it will break the moment a test comes." The elder continued, "You are not to blame for what happened. You gave her your trust, your love, your devotion, but she failed to preserve them. She did not betray you. She betrayed her own love. Betrayal always begins within the heart of the betrayer. A woman who betrays you has already allowed cracks to form in her heart long before you noticed them." The merchant remained silent for a long time, and gradually, his pain began to fade. He realized that not everything in life was within his control. One can be sincere and loyal, but if the other person does not reciprocate, that is not one's fault. He understood that what matters most is not how others treat us, but how we treat ourselves. When someone you cherish betrays you, do not torment yourself by searching for blame, the elder continued. Beware of the woman who shatters your heart like this vessel. She may seem beautiful and perfect, but if her love is not true, it will crumble like fragile clay. Learn to value yourself and never let anyone break your soul. You deserve a love that is strong and enduring. From that moment on, the merchant understood that another person's betrayal was not his failure. The woman who had betrayed him had shown that her heart was incapable of holding true love. He now knew that love must be mutual and not built solely on sacrifice and hope. Accepting this wisdom, he learned to appreciate himself and never again allowed anyone to disturb his inner peace. The merchant parted ways with his wife and later met a kind and charming young woman. She became his new wife, gave him wonderful children, and cherished their marriage with love and care for the rest of their lives. If a woman betrays you, it means her love was merely an illusion.